Hi guys, James here from Sunseeker Southampton. We're down in Ocean Village tonight picking up a Predator 74 Sport Yacht. This is boat 361, powered by a pair of MAN 1550 engines. It's dark now, so if I just spin the camera around you'll see we're going to do a night run back to Swanwick Marina on the handball. You have to excuse the camera glare against some of our nav kit here. So this is our lower deck helm, everything's powered up ready to go. And join us up top shortly when we'll set sail. So here's what you see from the upper helm. You see the Harbour Hotel here in front of us. I've got visibility down behind my stern here. See my crew here just taking off final lines. Got our nav lights on, so running through equipment. We've got a radar here running. We've got our chart plotter here which we can come in, pinch to zoom function as well, and then I've got an iPad which is just giving me my passage plans. We've got our throttles here, thruster controls over here, hydraulic thruster upgrade on this boat. So here we go, so just engaging our engines gently. We're just going to walk it out of the berth here. So the tide is gently on the way in now. We're lucky we don't have anything alongside us, so loads of room to take it off the mooring. We actually brought the Predator 74. If you check out my channel with a video released over the weekend, that's the 74 we brought out alongside her. So we just walk around, you can see plenty of room here. I can just use my thrusters to bring me across, and then once we're out of the berth I can spin the boat round on their own axis using the engine. So very manoeuvrable, everything's done nice and slow. The wind's dropped off this time of night, so it's quite a slow, take it easy process. Get some funny swirling around these huge buildings up here behind us, and we're just going to ease the boat forward here. We now got room behind us, so we can put one engine here, one engine astern, one engine ahead, and I can spin the boat round on our own axis, and you see how quickly that responds. So everything nice and slow. A boat like this, big propellers, it's doing best part of 7 knots as soon as we put both engines into gear, so we do have to be aware of our surroundings all the time. We just knock the engines in and out of gear as we head on out. Stuart will just stow our lines and fenders, so join us back when we're up and running. So here we are now, just heading out bottom of the engine into Southampton water. Dim down our instrumentation now so you can see the screens a little better. You have to excuse the wind, it's still blowing probably 14-15 knots out here at the moment. So you see on my iPad here, this is Navionics, which is a very useful app. We can come in on things like these little symbols here and it'll give us tidal information. So you see high tide tonight is 18 minutes past 2 in the morning, and we're just on spring tides at the moment, so reasonably big tide, so we'll be staying to the channels. You can see the flows on the chart, you see the areas we can go. This is us down here, little vector with the ship. Obviously running with north orientation, so you've got to convert that to your own direction when you're running. And perhaps a bit hard to see on the camera here, but we've got the green marker off to our left here, so we've got port and starboard channel markers, and we're on a 6 knot speed limit here until we get out just a little bit further, and then we'll be able to open her up and see what she does. We have a VHF radio which is on channel 12, which is monitoring traffic on the commercial channels of the large ships and what have you. Southampton's a very busy port, so have to keep an eye out for ships, cargo ships, not so many cruise ships at the moment, but you'll see one just moored up in port there. They often come in to take fuel, dump tanks, etc. before going back out onto anchor at night. So check back soon. So we're just going to open the boat up in a sec. You can see the AIS targets, which are these little triangles here. There's nothing moving anywhere close to us, so we're just going to ease the throttles forward. Let those turbos spool up on the 1550 engines. You'll see the speed now coming up here, so we're at 10 knots. You start to feel they're a twin turbo engine, so it takes a little bit of time just to let them spool up. We're not going to run the boat hard as she hasn't been out of the water for a couple of months. Normally we'd run down the right hand side, which is the starboard side of the channel, but say with nothing else coming in tonight, we're just going to take the shortest run of attack straight back to Southampton. See the speed coming up now as he eases the throttles forward. You can hear those turbos whistling. So boat's up immediately onto what we call the plane now, so we're coming up with the boat riding on top of the water around 17 knots. And a boat of this sort of size, somewhere between 18 to 22 knots, very comfortable cruise speed. We're burning around 250 litres an hour per engine at this speed, which is I'd say considered economical for a boat of this size, and we've got a range then of about 330 nautical miles. So here we are running 25 knots. Just off to our port side, start to see a flashing white. We have 6 short flashes and 1 long flash, which is a south cardinal marking the entrance into the river. See the boat really maintains even in a speed. Doesn't lose much speed as we bring it into a turn. Just start to ease off the throttle here. We're shortly back onto a 6 knot speed limit, so we just take it nice and easy. And we've got a 25-minute run approximately up the Hamble River. Give the chance for the engines to cool down, get the ropes and fenders set up, ready for our arrival back onto the berth. Just have a look around here. It's a very peaceful night here. We're probably about 20 feet off the water surface. Hawley Tower over there in the distance, seems to be demolished later this year. So we'll speak to you in a bit. Here we are, having arrived back into Swanwick Marina, moored up alongside a very graceful Predator 74 with a black hole, which I'll do a walk around tour on over the next couple of days. It's been a fantastic evening, the wind's dropped right off. And just to show you how to shut down a boat like this, it is just like a car, literally. Back up to our helm here, we've got a couple of stop buttons and our engines are off. Obviously got cooling fans running at the moment. We'll just let those the engines cool down. Say having run up the river at 6 knots for the last sort of 25 minutes gives a chance for everything to cool down. You can see here, the cushions and covers and what have you all stayed away. So we'll be getting the boat ready for the show over the next few days, and if you'd like to come down and see what it's all about, please drop me an email either to james@sunseekersouthampton.com, or my mobile is +44 7747 686 587. So I hope you enjoyed the run out with us this evening, and we'll talk to you soon.